Guys, what is holding you back from becoming a consistently profitable trader? I'm going to share with you 8 traits that every single trader I know has. They follow these rules implicitly to make sure that they trade profitably and consistently. One of the problems I find with traders is that they keep making mistakes, the same mistakes over and over again. The profits aren't consistent, and most people, they lose patience. They're about to quit just as they're going to make that breakthrough and become the consistent trader that's going to give you the annual profits you're looking for. So in my opinion, there are 8 things that you can do, that you can work on all the time to make sure that you are a better trader, to trade like a pro. One of those things is consistency. Be consistent in what you do. If you say you're going to trade from 9 till 5, trade from 9 till 5. If you say you're going to trade from 7 in the morning till 9 o'clock in the morning, 2 hours, do that. Get familiar with the trading patterns of that time frame. Be consistent. Don't keep burying things, okay? That's one of the big mistakes that traders make. We, here in the office, we trade 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. And actually we're looking for new traders so that we can extend that shift pattern and we can have 2 further shifts taking advantage of the 24/7, $1 trillion a day FX markets. So decide what suits your lifestyle, be consistent with it, make sure you follow the rules and get used to trading in that time zone. That is going to help you become a more consistent, more profitable trader. The second thing, double check. Make sure that when you're placing your trade, you're eliminating mistakes. We call them fat-fingered mistakes, okay? We've all done it. Geez, I did it. I forgot to put a stop loss on an oil trade once. I learned the hard way. So don't do what I did. Make sure you double check everything. Have you placed the entry? Is it in the right place? Have you placed the stop loss? Is it the right stop loss? Is it representative of the number of pips that represent the risk that you want to take? 1-2% maximum. We trade 1%. Of your account, okay? So just make sure you put everything in place. Those are the 2 things you should make sure you've done when you're placing a trade. Your take profit, well, that can come afterwards once the order's placed. We don't, we try and put a take profit in. Sometimes the market's moving too quickly and we have to put it in afterwards. So have a tick list until you become so familiar with what you're doing that you do it habitually. We do now, we don't have to think about it. But in the early days, we had a tick box. We also have a safety net. So when we've placed our trade, our broker account, the platform that we use, shows us our entry, our stop loss, and our take profit. So we can cross-reference that and make sure that it's all in the right place. Believe me, I have put a 0 in the wrong place before, and my stop loss has been off the page, whereas it should be just below, 10, 15, 25 pips below my entry point. I know I've made a mistake. I can rectify it immediately. So make sure you double check your work. Make sure that you are on top of the mistakes that traders make. Got it? Double check everything. The third thing, record your data, record your trades. We are religious with it here. I personally, I'm not very good at that detail thing, but you've got to become good at it. You've got to make yourself be disciplined to record your trades. Date, time of day, pair, entry, stop loss, take profit. Record whether it was a successful trade. Record your emotions around that trade. What were you thinking? Why did you choose that trade? So that you've got something to refer back to, okay? Eliminate guesswork by recording everything that you do. That's the third thing. The fourth thing, an extension of recording. Review them. You don't have to review them every week, although I think that would be a really good thing. Just do it periodically. We do it quarterly. This month is August, no trading for us. We're going to use this time to review our back catalogue of trades, our trade log, for the whole of this year. What could we have done better? What mistakes did we make? How can we eliminate those mistakes? How can we eke extra profit out? And we do that by going through the trade log, referencing it to the charts. Sometimes when I'm testing a new strategy, I'll even take a screenshot of the chart and link it to the trade log. So make sure you're doing that as well. So you're constantly moving forward, constantly refining what you're doing. Number 5, you're going to make mistakes, so don't beat yourself up. Make sure you learn from it. Make sure you learn and put a system in place that's going to make sure you don't make the same mistake again. We do it still. We picked up on something that we weren't doing quite right. We made sure we put that safety net in place so that we are on top of things. But don't beat yourself up. Why? Because there's always another trade. Okay? Don't be hard on yourself. Take the learning experience. It's going to be a cheap lesson for you in the long run. Number 6, when you get those losses, those mistakes, don't chase them, okay? This is not an emotional process. It's a flatlining process, okay? I always say to my team, you know, good day, I'm okay, bad day, I'm okay. I want to walk out of that office door every day. They don't know whether we've made money or lost money. And that's how trading should be for you. It's just another trade. And you are going to have losses in your trading career. It's part and parcel of it. But if you're sticking with the system and following the rules with a proven strategy, then you're going to make profits in the long run. That's what this game is all about. So don't chase losses. My golden rule. Rav, what's my golden rule?
Never change.
Never change. Don't break the rules. Thank you, Rav. Don't break the rules. If you break the rules, you're going to pay for it. Okay, what do I mean by that? If you're trading 1% risk on your account and you're having a good streak, you've got 2 or 3 winning, don't change it. Don't change it to 2%, 3%. Don't think that you are Midas. Just consistently carry on doing what you're doing. If you have a stop loss with a certain amount of fluff, stick with that. Don't change it. If you use a trading stop loss and that's working for you, then carry on doing that. If you don't use a trading stop loss, make sure that you have a take profit order. Make sure it's all in place, but don't break the rules. If your trade management is set, stick with it. Listen, you can change it, but don't break it. What do I mean by changing it? It's a review period. Exactly what I was talking about earlier. Record your data and review it. If there's something going, I could do this better by changing these parameters, then go ahead and do it. But it's a change to the rules, not a breaking of the rules on an individual trade basis. Don't break the rules, guys. First golden rule. And keep on learning. Keep on learning. Keep on reviewing your trades, tweaking them. But more than that, find people that you can learn from. Find mentors that you can learn from. We do it even now. I'm 10 years into my trading career. In fact, more than that. Rav, my other trader, he's been here 3 years now. We've been working together that long. He knows trading, I know trading, but we're constantly learning. We're constantly seeking out people who can help us take our trading to the next level, and you must do the same. Trading is a profession, okay? It's not a overnight, quick fix, get rich process, okay? It is a process. It's a long process of constantly learning. Markets change. Sometimes trades don't work. Strategies don't work in certain market conditions. You've got to keep moving forward with that. It's imperative that you keep on learning. Okay guys, so in summary, I want you to be consistent. I want you to double check to make sure that you eliminate your mistakes. Record your data so that you know what you've done. Review your data so you're learning from it all the time. Don't beat yourself up. You're going to make mistakes, okay? There's always another trade. And don't chase losses if you do make a loss, okay? It's the worst thing. Don't break the rules. That's my golden rule. Do not break the rules, and make sure that you're always learning, tapping into new resources to make sure you're getting better. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you got something out of it at all, I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe our YouTube channel, find us on Facebook and Instagram, and click on the link below and register for our upcoming free webinar where I'm going to teach you some of the trading strategies and skills that we use to make consistent profits.